What's up, everybody? What is happening? Okay, so a woman by the name of Jean Carroll, she's a blogger or an advice columnist for Elle magazine, has accused Donald Trump of raping her back in 95 or 96. She's not sure of the year exactly. She says she met him in a department store in Manhattan. It's one of these expensive department stores that I couldn't afford to walk in front of. So she met him and he said, "Hey, I know you. You're one of the, you're that columnist." And she said, "Oh yeah, I know you. You're the the real estate guy." And they got to talking. They were walking around the store. She was helping him look for things for to buy for a lady friend of his. They ended up in the lingerie section in the dressing room, according to her, and that's where he sexually assaulted her. But the story got really fuzzy towards the end of the interview. She was being interviewed on CNN by Anderson Cooper, when she said towards the end that something like it wasn't rape or sexual assault or something, because rape is sexy and it's like a fantasy or something. It was a very bizarre comment that she made, and I'm thinking, like, who will define rape as sexy or fantasy? Maybe the guy who's doing the raping, but then again, he's a creep, so he's just a vile individual. So who would find it sexy? It's just a very bizarre statement she made. Now, prior to the interview, right before it, Anderson Cooper talks about Donald Trump's statement where he says she's not my type, which was actually hilarious. I don't think Cooper or CNN picked up to the humor, because we know the left can't meme, they can't, they don't do comedy, and they don't, they just don't have a sense of humor or understand how sarcasm works. What he meant was, like, big deal, you accuse me of rape, we know you're full of shit, so yeah, you're not my type. I mean, that's exactly how he meant it. And Anderson Cooper was like, who uses words like that? She's not my type, as if you have a type to rape. It was just like a real stupid comment. Just once again showing you that the left just doesn't understand how humor works. Now, this woman also did another interview where she said she's not going to pursue any charges or anything because it's all, the statute of limitation is up, it's past its limit. Now, the person interviewing her said that our Mayor de Blasio, our Marxist mayor, said that he will have the NYPD investigated if she wants, and she said no. She also spoke about, I don't know why de Blasio wants to get involved. I mean, I know he's running for president, which he's like 0% ratings in the polls, by the way, as far as him becoming president. It's not going to happen at this point. He couldn't become president of his own fan club. So she said, no, I don't want to do that. She also spoke about the dress that she still has, the dress she was wearing when the alleged incident happened, that she's not going to have any evidence taken off the dress, forensics or anything like that. She just wants to move on. She just wants to talk about it, about being raped by Donald Trump, conveniently before her book comes out. We know what this is about. She is trying to up her status so she can get that book sold. CNN jumped on this only because it's just another opportunity to smear Trump. This is all nonsense. Even a lot of people on the left, Democrats that I spoke to online and stuff in certain comment threads, said they don't believe it either. This is just because of the timing, because of her bizarre interview with Anderson Cooper. By the way, I'm surprised when I looked through the comment section of CNN, they didn't disable the comments. They had it was over 1,000 thumbs up and like over 2,000 thumbs down. So obviously there's more people not liking them than that actually like them. It was like 130 something thousand views on the video total. But I can imagine how many people watched it over and over, and how many people like just wanted to show their friend, like, did she just say that? But then again, you couldn't tell. It wasn't that interview the interview that they posted on CNN's channel on YouTube actually didn't have that part. They cut the video before she made that bizarre statement about rape being sexy and it's a fantasy, some weird crazy comment. At that moment, right after she said that, Anderson Cooper says, "Let's go to break," and then she looks at him and says, it's something like it's fascinating being interviewed by you or talking to you, or she made some comment like that. It was just she just seems like a crazy broad. I can't see anyone taking anything she has to say serious. This definitely looks like she's just trying to make a name for herself. CNN is just trying to smear Trump. That part of the video was not on it. I had to go to a different channel of people who posted the video to see that part. CNN didn't want to put that in the video for obvious reasons. This whole case, it's going to be gone in the next few days. No one will remember it. she'll get swept under the rug. No one's going to take her serious except for, the hard lefties that want it to be true. It was true before they even had any knowledge of this. So they were just waiting for anyone to say that Trump raped them. I mean, I can say that I was raped by Trump and they'll believe it. It's just that simple, even though I never met the man. But it doesn't matter. I can just say that I was raped by him in my dreams. It was a nightmare that I was sexually assaulted by Trump, and they would believe me and say that Trump's a rapist. He even rapes men. He rapes plumbers. This is just insane on the left. Now, while I'm watching this, I couldn't help but noticing. I don't mean to make fun of her, but then again, I do mean to make fun of her. She kind of sounded familiar. Like, at any moment, I was waiting for her to, like, rip the mask off her face, and that's really Nancy Pelosi. She really did sound like that. Like, she's, I don't know, man. She's just a funny looking person. She sounds kind of funny. She looks exactly like Anderson Cooper's twin sister would look like 20 years from now. It's like he's looking in a future mirror of himself. That's exactly how she looked. This woman, I mean, she in my opinion, she embarrassed herself. Really, this whole thing kind of smell it like shit. If you get if you get the pun in that one. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.